Hi there. So I was just posting and finishing the edits on the video we just covered, and I noticed in the process that I didn't cover something that's hugely important to us. So it's a little awkward, but I didn't even tell you the difference between micro and macroeconomics. So let's go ahead and talk about that. I'm only going to spend 2 or 3 minutes here, but you do need to know this. So what we're talking about is microeconomics versus macroeconomics. You see my little illustrations here, and they kind of say it all. Well, they don't. I'm going to say a lot more. But microeconomics, everything's focused on our little bitty dot, one individual thing. Macroeconomics, the arrows are pointed outward. We're looking at the entire thing, and that's basically what you need to know about micro versus macroeconomics. But let's actually go through and define these. Starting with microeconomics, here's your slide. It's the study of individual households, firms, and sectors. Okay, so what we're doing is we're looking at individual markets. So we've already talked about how economics is the study of human decision making, right? Well, we can look at human decisions in terms of one individual person. We can look at human decisions in terms of an entire household. How often do you go to the grocery store per week? Me, I go once a week. A lot of people go every day. What went into that decision? You could look at entire business. How much things do they make? What do they make? How do they make it? How do they bring it to the market? Which markets do they bring products to? And you can even look at an entire sector. Even though you're starting to seem like, well, that's a huge concept, right? Agriculture. The entire, study of agriculture as a sector of the economy, that seems very big, but it is big, but it's still microeconomics. Okay, how much corn is there? How much wheat is there? Okay, how many automobiles were produced? This is one market. Okay, we're studying an individual market, the market for commodities, the market for automobiles, the market for electronics. Even though we've gotten pretty big, especially compared to studying my individual decisions, it's still microeconomics. Macroeconomics is when you put all of that together and you study the economy. You study the economy at the national level. That's really what we're talking about. We're talking about national level economy. And so the way we talk about that is the 3 broad economic measures that we're going to become intimately familiar with. So we're going to talk about price level changes, unemployment, and GDP, and we'll be studying the entire economy. Okay, that's the focus of this course. This is AP Macroeconomics. This is a course that we will talk about some microeconomic concepts because you can't avoid it. We're studying individual decisions. But the context in which we're studying these is to look at the entire economy, the health of the national economy, and ultimately policies that may be implemented to at least with the hopes of having a healthy economy as we talk about it in terms of unemployment, GDP, and price level. Okay? And what we want to make sure we don't do is commit the fallacy of composition. And the fallacy of composition says basically you are making a mistake if you think that by understanding all of the individual parts of something you understand the whole of it. Meaning, in terms of economics, I could study individual decisions, I can study household decisions, I can study business decisions, and I can study entire sectors. But that doesn't mean I understand the entire economy. We need to think about the economy as a whole as a different thing to be studied that has its own unique behaviors. And that's what this course focuses on. So macroeconomics, big picture, national level economics. Microeconomics, anything smaller than the nation. Pretty simple, but critical. So have a good one, happy studying, and I will see you next time.